Welcome to the Fit Marriage Kitchen. Today we're going to be prepping for mouth-watering flank steak with goat cheese, apples, and almonds. Now this is a recipe that you're going to need to just do a little bit of planning for because the flank steak actually needs to marinate overnight in the soy sauce and honey marinade. So this is just, about a pound or so of flank steak. This recipe you could actually do with up to like a 3-pound flank steak. So I'm just going to open up my flank steak, place it in the Ziploc bag. Get that in there to the best of your ability. Then here I have half a cup of gluten-free soy sauce. So that's going to go in there. I'm just going to pour that in there. And then this is half a cup of raw honey.
Organic raw honey.
Organic raw honey. Thank you, Tony. And I left my
Hey, gotta put my 2 cents in. We love this honey. If you guys haven't tried organic raw, oh my gosh, you are missing out. It is so tasty.
It's just very creamy.
Just good.
Very pure taste. So now in here I've got the honey and I've got the soy sauce. I am going to seal up my bag. And then before I put this in the refrigerator to marinate overnight, I'm just going to kind of work the marinade all around the meat. 1, to mix the marinade together, and 2, just to really get it starting to season the meat, to flavor it. You can already see it's getting this beautiful caramel color. So now we're going to put this in the refrigerator, let it sit overnight. We'll be back with you again in the morning as we put the rest of the ingredients together, the goat cheese, the apples, and the almond. So here, getting tossed in the refrigerator. You can find a spot for it. And we'll see you in the morning. Welcome back to the Fit Marriage Kitchen. We are continuing our preparation for the mouth-watering flank steak with goat cheese, apples, and almonds. We have the flank steak that we've had marinating in the honey and soy sauce overnight. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crock this morning. I'm going to dump the whole thing in, and then we're going to go ahead and pull the meat back out after we've made the filling. So with the soy sauce and the honey, that flank steak now has a beautiful caramel color. I have here 1 small apple, or 1 apple cored and chopped with my handy personal food chopper that I love. So that's going to go in here. I have 1/3 cup chopped almonds, which are going in. And then this goat cheese we actually stumbled upon. We buy this at Costco. It is a goat cheese with fig. Wonderful creamy texture. If you haven't tried goat cheese before, I really recommend it. You can also make this recipe with a feta cheese, something that's going to be creamy, give you a lot of flavor. But this now I'm just going to mix together, kind of soften up the cheese and mix it so you've got this wonderful fruity, nutty cheese mixture. And then what I'm going to do next, after I get this all mixed together, is pull the flank steak out of the crock and lay the filling on top. So give me just a second here. Okay, so that's all mixed together. You can see that here. We've got the apple in there. It's a red apple. If you like to use green apples, that is okay as well. I'm going to move everything off of my cutting board here. Out comes the flank steak. And you can see it's got a beautiful dark color. So I'm going to lay that down. And then I'm just going to scoop up the filling and lay this on top of my flank steak here. And depending on the size of the flank steak, you may have a little bit extra filling. Like I said, this is about a 1.5 pound flank steak, 1.5 pounds. That's what feeds our family comfortably. This recipe with the ingredients and whatnot, you can do up to about a 3-pound flank steak. And so then I'm just going to roll this up. It's a little messy. You can wrap it with twine, or you can just lay it seam side down. You see it's got a beautiful roll there. I'm just going to lay it in my crock pot You've got that honey soy sauce marinade at the bottom. Let me rinse my hands so I can touch the crock pot. Go ahead, throw your lid on. Make sure it's plugged in. Cook on low, 6 to 8 hours, and I'll see you at dinner time. Welcome back to the Fit Marriage Kitchen. We are ready to slice up our mouth-watering flank steak with goat cheese, apples, and almonds. I've already pulled it out of the crock pot so you can see it's got a beautiful dark brown color. I don't know if you can see the filling in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this sliced up. Oh, actually, it doesn't even require slicing. It just kind of falls apart. So I'm just breaking this apart. I'm going to put it on the plate over here. Now we're just going to have this with some simple greens, some spinach, and let me get some of this on the plate here. It's literally going to fall apart. Beautiful. The outside has a nice little crust to it, and you can see, as soon as I get that little piece back on there, that you've got a wonderful dinner. Probably put a little side of fruit right on here. But enjoy. This literally is going to be mouth-watering, very tasty. Enjoy your flank steak with goat cheese, apples, and almonds.